Okay, let's talk about grading just for a minute. Um, I go back to the years I spent in industry, um, and actually the very first job I had where I wasn't cutting grass in the neighborhood when I was growing up. If you didn't show up for work, you didn't get paid. If you didn't do work, you didn't get paid. If you goofed off and came to work late, you didn't have a job after so many instances. So that's kind of the way that I've approached how to set up grading policies. Let's start with the makeup policy. There is no credit for any late work, period. There's no exceptions to that. A lot of students wonder because, well, instructor so and so does it differently. And my response to that is that's fine. Instructor so and so can has that latitude. In this particular case, because of the course that you're in, and specifically security and networking, this is a serious business. People are counting on you to protect their assets, and you cannot have an attitude that's anything less than absolutely rigorous when it comes to getting your work done. So I've worked that into this and ask that you, again, respect my intentions here. They're not to make things more difficult, it's simply to make it realistic in a sense that I'm giving you a chance to practice the kind of things that you probably already know. Most of you already have been working and you know these things anyway. But as a reminder about why these policies are set up differently than perhaps other instructors, there is no credit for late work, regardless of the circumstances, and whether it be personal injury or illness or whatever. And that's why I encourage students to work ahead at least a week so that you've got some slack in your schedule that you can use as makeup. Same thing is true for, well, my internet connection went out at midnight. Well, that's something that you need to plan to take care of because you're eventually the people you serve and the people who are paying your salaries and wages are counting on you to ensure that those kinds of things don't cause an interruption in their service. Um, there is one of the things you probably need to be reminded of. It's been highlighted, I think, in some sections, and that has to do with not doing any work whatsoever. If you miss a week's worth of assignments, that's not cause for you to be dropped under the participation and attendance policy. If you miss another week, then you will be dropped. Um, I also put you on probation if you skip a week or miss a week for whatever circumstances, that so that you have a chance to recover. Some instructors just say no if you miss a week, and I like a little more flexibility there. Um, I'll put you on probation, and you must complete all the assignments due the following week in that event. So just want you to be aware of that. That's a little different than perhaps what some other instructors are doing.